enough times, you're going to stop hitting your head. Eventually. You can choose to continue to do so, but once again, the amount of times it took you to hit your head was necessary because you got a harder head than I do, baby. But that's your journey. That's what's necessary for you as a soul frequency, as a soul signature. That experience was necessary for you. I don't know what's best for you. I only know what's best for me. You can't tell me. I can't tell you what's best for you, just like you can't tell me what's best for me. We have different frequency signatures and certain experiences that are necessary for our healing individually. The only thing I can do is serve as an example. I can walk my path and continue to love you beyond judgment, beyond projecting a bunch of shame and guilt over what you're doing and your choices, and that ain't right, and the animals and so on. Like I got loving to do. I got service to provide. I have light to shine. For me to be chasing behind you and telling you what to do and what's the right thing and the wrong thing. No, we all doing the best we can to figure this thing out. Only thing I can do is accept you through accepting myself. I can't accept you and love on myself unless I'm doing that for myself. Once again, we talked about that last week. As long as I'm judging myself, I'm going to judge people. As long as I'm judging people, I'm judging myself. The moment I stop judging myself is the moment I stop judging people. The moment I stop judging people, the more beautiful I become. The more life shows me the beauty that exists within me. Things become beautiful as I stop bothering you and labeling what you're doing as right and wrong, good and bad, or you spelled that wrong, and so on. That ain't important as my life being peaceful and beautiful and abundant and me enjoying myself. You being right is not as important as me experiencing beauty and having a good time in my life. It ain't that darn important. It ain't. I'd rather have a peaceful and beautiful life than to be going around telling people what to wear and what to do, and you spelled this wrong and that ain't right, and finding a bunch of error in things. It ain't that important for me. Once again, the ego rather be right than you be alive. How about that? Consider that for a minute. And recognize who should be taking orders from who. The ego would rather you die than be wrong. It would rather you experience physical death than to be wrong. Yeah, that's the ego for you. That's the ego for you. It'd rather you die physically than to be wrong. It'd rather you suffer and experience physical pain than to be wrong. That's the ego for you. It just sounds insane, and it truly is insane. No, thank you. When you realize that there is no damn right and wrong, it's just my way. It's me following my heart. There is no right and wrong. It's the way I chose it to be. It's me doing what I wanted to do. As long as I'm doing what I want to do, I'm doing it right. As long as I decide based on how I feel, and if it feel good, I'm right. That's what right and wrong is. It's right for me. It's right by my authenticity. It feels right for my soul. That's why it's right. Can't nobody tell me my decisions were right and wrong. No, I get to decide if it's right or wrong. If it feels right to me, it's right. Period. You get to decide how your reality works. You get to decide. Nobody get to tell you how your reality supposed to work. Don't nobody get to tell you that. this is called following your heart. This is called authenticity. We talked about this earlier this week. The more you try to be right or be a good person, the more you're compromised. The more you overcompensate. The more you're being inauthentic, trying to do it right or be good or be righteous and do all this tap dancing because somebody said that it's good to do it like this. It's like, no, I'm doing what I feel like doing. I'm doing what feels good to me. That's right. That's me being a good person. Because the more I love myself, the more love I have to share with life. The more I love myself and honor and respect myself, the more love I'm sharing with life. The more I'm being an instrument of the Creator in life because I'm being authentic. I'm being myself. I'm actually following my heart. And it's very easy to say follow your heart. But once again, most people who say that are not doing it. It's very easy to obtain that intellectually and vocalize it. But it's a whole different story to follow your heart in real life because it requires courage. Jody, you were talking about boundaries earlier. Right is in you trusting yourself and respecting your boundaries. If you don't feel like answering the phone, don't answer the phone. You can see I'm online. You can see I'm at home. Once again, I kind of remember a meme where the person was like standing in the window, looking outside the window, and it say, if I tell you I'm not home, I'm not home. And that's right. Yeah, I could be in the house, and if I'm on the phone with you and you want to come over and I tell you I'm not home, I'm not home. I told you I won't home. I'm not here. Yeah, you may see me physically, but once again, at the end of the day, that's a metaphor for me being not receptive. I'm not receptive to company at the moment. That's what I'm not home mean. And I'll stand right in the window and look at you to ensure you understand my boundaries. No, I'm not here. I told you that. And yet and still you came, and I'm going to sit here and look at you in clear day in the window to get you to understand that these are my boundaries. I told you I won't home. No, I ain't have to answer the phone. I ain't have to write you back. I got stuff going on. You don't need no explanation. These are boundaries. Yeah, you see my body, but I'm not here. These are boundaries. This is called self-love. I'm not speaking on being disrespectful or blatantly attempting to be abrasive. But once again, there's certain things that you choose to do and you choose to participate in. And certain times you choose to be by yourself, or you like this, or you don't like doing this, or whatever. Once you respect that. And you respect that in front of other people who don't necessarily respect that, to let them know, no, you're going to respect my boundaries. Self-love is the foundation of all love. Self-love is the foundation of all love. I'm here to serve. But if I say I'm not available, I'm not available. And you're going to respect that. Get up off me. Go on somewhere, lady. I got stuff going on. Respect my boundaries. When I feel like communicating and hooping and hollering and hanging out and entertaining people and so on and so forth, I'm going to do that. But I'm going to do that when I feel like it. And no sooner and no later, when I feel like it. Because once again, I am born here to serve, to be a servant of life. I love reflections and brothers and sisters. But once again, the depth of my love for my brothers and sisters is only as strong as the depth of love that I have for myself and my boundaries. My relationship with myself. And you're going to respect it. whether you like it or not. Because once again, I'm here to love you. But me first. Absolutely, Jay. Saying no with the same grace and beauty as you say yes. We ain't got to go there. Ain't got to get ignorant. Ain't got to get loud. Ain't got to do all that. But once again, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because that's right for me. That feels right for me. I don't feel like having company. I don't want anybody doing anything for me out of obligation. I don't even like people sending me birthday texts for my birthday if they not really in the celebratory mood or like really wishing me happy birthday. They're just doing it because Facebook says my birthday. So the good thing and the right thing to do is to write Lavelle and say happy birthday. Well, I don't want that message. Be writing me no fake love, no half kicking it. I don't do the fake kicking. Sometimes I don't connect with family or call family members or whatever on their birthday if I'm in a space that's not aligned with celebrating or communicating with them. I'm not going to do that because it's your birthday and I'm supposed to do it. Because then you got this fake me on the phone. Yeah, so what's going on? What you do today? And da-da-da-da. Like you don't want to be on the phone with this person. Just like I don't want to be around people that don't want to be around me. Don't come around me because you feel like you're supposed to be here and it's the right thing to do. That ain't genuine. That ain't authentic. That's fake. We doing real healing, not fake healing. And yes, these things are beautiful. These opportunities to connect and celebrate brothers and sisters are beautiful. It's just that it must come from a genuine space. If it's not going to come from a genuine space, it's best that you not even do it. It's best that you don't do it if you don't feel like doing it. Don't do nothing you don't feel like doing. Don't give nobody nothing that you don't feel like giving. I say that sometimes when it comes to paying bills. Don't pay bills with a bunch of don't pay bills with a grudge. Pay the bills because you appreciate having the lights on. I like warm water. I'm thankful for my warm water. Let me go ahead and pay the SV. They hooking me up. I got warm water. I got a warm house, a good place to sleep. Let me pay this bill. I'm in the mood to be thankful for the services I'm receiving. Let me go and give them this money. Because when I know when I'm giving from a place that's unconditional and beyond like guilt and having a grudge, that I'm actually creating the cycle of beauty and abundance for myself. If I give from a wholesome place of thankfulness and gratitude, of course I'm creating the energetic reciprocal of that energy. If I'm giving it, it's like, I gotta pay the bills, and they like, thank you for your payment, and I'm holding up the middle finger. It's like, you weren't grateful for giving that money. They just took the money out your account, and now you didn't gave to them, and you in this space of a grudge, and you frustrated, and it's like, dang, you just gave out some bread, and you ain't even, you ain't do the energetic part. You ain't create the beautiful cycle of abundance in your life. You gave and then you was mad. Like, it'd have been better if they just cut the lights off. Absolutely. Jay, did you forget us? And no, I was going to call when I was in the mood. I was going to call when I was in the mood. Is that wrong? No, it ain't wrong. Not for me. Maybe it's wrong for you, but once again, I get to decide what's right in my reality. No, I ain't calling you with no fake happy birthday because everybody else doing it or everybody else at the house. Everybody else at the house, we celebrating the day and no. I'm not in that space today. I might come through tomorrow, holler at you, but know when I holler at you and when we talk, I'm speaking to you from a genuine place. It's real love. That's the nature of boundaries. It requires courage to be yourself and honor your feelings, honor your emotional body. That's return of the divine feminine. You honoring your emotional body. This is you honoring your emotional body, these boundaries, and you doing what feels good to you beyond, these expectations and this social moral code, this invisible social moral code or standard that humanity has set up for themselves based on what's civil. And it's like, no, some of that don't resonate with a lot of that. I'm the author of this story, and I get to decide. I love all my peoples every day, not just on their birthday, but I'm going to call and I'm going to communicate with you when I feel like communicating with you. Because I love myself first. And the love I cultivate within myself is the love I have to share with you. That's the quality of the love that I have to share with you. Through choosing myself first, I have a more potent frequency of love, a more honest and genuine frequency of love to share with you. Through me honoring myself first, I have a deeper sense or frequency of genuine love to offer to you or share with you. And for me, I appreciate a person sharing genuine time, energy, and love with me. A genuine love for me. Not a love that operates off of fear and judgment, because that's all obligation is, fear and judgment. Oh, if you don't do this, you know they're going to be talking about you, and they're going to say this about you and say that about you, and that. I don't care about none of that. People going to say what they want to say anyway. They're going to say how they feel about themselves. They're going to basically project it on me. People going to say what they want to say regardless. They always going to say something negative or demeaning or judgmental if that's how they feel about themselves. They always going to do that. Me tap dancing for them ain't going to change that. If it ain't the birthday, it's your cousin's birthday, your grandma's such and such, or I called you, we trying to get the family reunion. It's always going to be something. And if you keep moving the goalposts, I'm always going to come up short. So why should I tap dance for you? You're going to talk bad about me anyway because you don't feel good about yourself. Or you sad. Or you're frustrated. You ain't get your way in life. So you find error in everybody's actions and decisions. You're always going to find error in everybody else's actions and decisions because you feel slighted with life. You came up short. You don't feel fulfilled in your life. So once again, I'm not tap dancing for nobody. Because a lot of people sad and they're always going to find something wrong with you because they sad. That's what sad people do. Find something wrong with everything and find something wrong about you. Focusing on what other people think and so on and so forth. They're always going to find something because they're sad. It's no winning that game. And the moment that you think you win and you find yourself down this rabbit hole of all these fake decisions and actions and activities, and then you're around a bunch of people that you don't like, and at the end of the day, you don't even like who you've become. You don't like yourself because you've done all this tap dancing, attempting to please people and chase after what people expect of you and what makes other people happy about you, versus you loving yourself and having the courage to make your own decisions and being your own authenticity, to choose your own happiness, to choose your own love. Once again, the love you have for yourself is the love that you have to offer to other people. If you're chasing their happiness and this imaginary line of what you think they like and so on and so forth, you're going to end up just being sad. Right along with them. Ungrateful. Bitter. Then later on in life, you be them. You're going to be finding what's wrong with people and miserable and around the house with 13 cats and your husband out cheating and so on and so forth. Just unhealthy. Chasing folks. Chasing the hologram. Chasing the illusion. Chasing acceptance and validation. Confirmation. Chasing approval. Oh, yeah, you're such a good person. They're such a good, I love this person. They always do the right thing. And so it's like, no, I don't need all that. I'd rather be happy than you be happy with me. Tap dancing in tight shoes. Yeah, Berta, you heard. No, don't do that. Self-love is the foundation of all love. Self-love, the foundation of all love. And yeah, once again, beloved, all these folks, all them people, all these dramas, they're your soul family. They've agreed to play those roles for you. They've agreed to play those roles for you, and you've agreed to play this role. You already won. Come on, Berto. You already won. This is your design. You get to decide. You get to decide to be your authentic self. That's the greatest service that you can provide humanity. All life is to be yourself. That's the greatest service that you can provide all life on this planet, is to be yourself. Tell the truth. Honor your feelings. Honor your emotional body. Tell the truth. Be the strength. Be the courage. Be the standout. Be the black sheep of the family for them. For them. Yes, for them. I'm the black sheep of the family for you. I'm not doing what everybody else want me to do for you. So you have the strength to do what you want to do. Because obviously you don't. So as an example, I'm going to do what everybody else don't want me to do for you. So you have the courage to make your decisions as well. To make your own decisions as well. To walk your own path as well. I'm going to hold this space for you so you can somehow have the courage to be yourself somewhere down the line. To do what you want to do somewhere down the line.